Check, 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 check. Yo. Oh. Okay. Let me 1 second. I gotta change my V. Or maybe I need to 1 second. I need to switch. Or maybe I need to 1 second. I need to switch it to this. I think. Sound. I think it's this. Wait, is that it? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Multi-device. There you go. That's how we do it. Multi-device. Okay. Cool. Nice, we're back, boys. Sweet. Guys, what do I do? It's been like weeks. I bought a vape again. I quit vaping for a while. I bought a vape again. I don't plan to continue vaping. I just one vape. Wanted to just. It was super easy to quit. It just stopped. Stopped for like a month and a half. Quitting vaping is a joke. Super easy. Okay. Hopefully everyone had a good break. Got a couple nice gifts and whatnot. Now the market is going to gift us some money. I wonder, I haven't even checked this account. This account was sitting at like, I think I had like 5,600 or something like that. Let's see how much is in it now. Let's see how much is in it now. Haven't done a thing, dude. Let's see if we made any money over the break. That's how I told you guys to do. Just, there we go. Yeah, chilling still. Nice. Pump up today. What is not doing well? Oh, wow. CTGO is doing well. Nice. Yeah, this is doing all right. Nice rally there. This is a copper investment. Not too bad. XRP coming back up. Cool. Bitcoin. A little bit of Bitcoin there. Okay. Cool. I'm just looking at a couple of these. Not bad. Okay. We want to get back in the QQQ probably. I thought I had some. Oh, I did have QQQ. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Let's look at the NASDAQ. See if there's any plays today. Cool. We're going to start this off. We're just going to look at everything today. Get back into the swing of things. I'm going to try to wake up for market open so that I can stream market open for you guys in the coming days. My sleep schedule has been really bad. Like I think I fell asleep at 3 a.m. last night. There's no way I'm waking up at 6 a.m. My sleep over the break's been really shit. I go to bed in the middle of the night and I wake up in the afternoon. So we got to get back to schedule. So whenever I can do that, we'll be a little bit better. And then hopefully we can get back to action. And I want to see what happened to Palantir because freaking Palantir, bro. Palantir was I think they were behind Maduro. I heard something that Maduro capture was actually just rigged, right? Somebody was saying that Oh, let me see, the chat's not working here. Somebody was saying that Trump just gave him a basically a life pass, right? Like, he realized that Maduro realized that he was going to get captured, so Trump made an agreement for him that basically just said, "Hey, give yourself up. I'll give you freedom and a little bit of cash. You can go live on an island somewhere and be alive." Because there was no gun, there was like no shots fired. Like, nobody died. They just went in, took them, and left. Right? So I think Trump's fucking big brained it here and basically just said, "Hey, give yourself up. You'll be able to live. You can't fight the U.S. Army. Everyone's gonna die, and then you can be free because your entire country hates you." Market opens better. Yeah, I know market opens better. I'm just trying to get on as quick as possible here. Indices to the moon. America got all the oil in the world. Yeah, I think the U.S. economy is going to be doing well. I think the U.S. economy is going to be doing well here with AI and everything. I think this year, for the next few months at least, is going to be really strong. I'm still kind of expecting some crazy volatility coming into this year. Because I think, oh wow, Bitcoin's coming up nicely too. Okay. Wow, what do we do? Oh yeah, okay. Let's catch our bearings, bro. Gonna be a lot going on. Bitcoin here. Okay. Yeah, I still think AI is going to be causing there's going to be a collapse in AI at some point. Once it's I think probably once OpenAI IPOs, probably going to be a spike up and then a collapse, and that's going to be about mid-year, right? So we have like I think you have about 6 months of a rally still. And we can get some money from that and then sell off everything probably. Looking at Bitcoin right now, we've got this level was okay. So we failed to regain this, right? That's a monthly candle, so there's a lot going on here. It's a little bit torn right now because we failed both sides, right? As you can see here, right? This one, oops. We failed both sides, right? So we've kind of got this range, right? So we have to break one of those ranges before we can determine a direction. And if you're looking here, this actually might come up if you're just looking at the weekly. The weekly, this might be a pretty strong pump on Bitcoin right now, actually. I've completely forgotten how to trade is the thing. It's been a couple weeks and you kind of lose the things you were looking at, right? What the heck? We've gained this level, so at least we're going to come for a high here at least, right? I wouldn't be longing here. I'm still wanting to long down here. I do have some longs, though, kind of running long term, right? I think I showed you earlier. But let's look at the NASDAQ. Giveaway. No, my chat's not working for... Did the house get fixed? Yeah, the well. Yeah, the well is. I have water again. Yeah, I got water over the break again. I was out of water for like a week because a tree landed on my well and blew it up, and a huge tidal wave hit the house. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm looking at this. We've got... No, we didn't. We didn't make a new low. Okay, we failed to make the new low. We came back, regained this, retested this. Right. So here's what I'm looking at on the Nasdaq. Right. We've got this sort of swing low area here, right? And we went for a new high, right? We came back. We failed to make a new low, right? And then we regained the zone, right? Your entry for the Nasdaq would have been here, right? And then your stop would have been down here, right? So this is, and then we target new high, okay? So the Nasdaq's going to be going for a new high here, right? So if you want to enter in the Nasdaq now, your trade's not great. But this is more or less what you're looking at on the Nasdaq. So if you can get a position on a longer term swing here, right? Let's look at the daily, right? Same sort of thing. We make a new high. We fake it out to the downside. And then we re-enter that area, okay? Your entry would have been here, right, on Friday, or whatever it is. Friday was even open? I don't even know. I don't even think Friday was open. So we're shooting for new highs, right? Let's look at intraday on the Nasdaq here. Yeah, it's been a while, dude. Holy. I need to reset my brain back into logical thinking rather than just chilling out on the couch. Just chilling, dude. Just been doing nothing for the past few weeks. So same sort of thing here. You've got break. It's a fractal of itself. Everything's a fractal of itself. You see this? Exact same thing. Came for new high, fake to the downside, right? Re-enter the zone, right? Target new high. So today, we might be coming back up for the high, right? So this is your target for today. Yeah, it's just gonna continue all day. I'm pretty sure. It's just gonna trend up today. Because this is the target, okay? I wonder if I can, oops. Wonder if I can open a trading account here. We can take a trade maybe. Where do you not want to go down below? Yeah, basically this. I think. We're open. You just want to target new highs here. Okay, sweet. NASDAQ. We're just going to target new high. Put this on the lower time frame. Let me put a stop loss here. Sweet. We'll do like a 1 hour sort of setup like that. Right? You didn't really get your explanation on Bitcoin. Well, there's not much you can explain on Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin should just continue up a little bit here, right? It's too indecisive right now for me to be able to make a decision. How do you determine the NASDAQ fake out? For the weekly, I'm assuming. So how do we determine it was a fake out, right? Okay, first of all, we'll look at the weekly, right? Okay, I think there's a couple things you might have been, because the sell move looked more like a bearish breakout. Right. So the 4 hour maybe? Like this. Okay. It's simple, dude. So you've got it going in the upward direction here, right here, okay? You've got it trending in the upward direction, okay? It's broken these previous highs, okay? This move, you could say, oh, it's a break of structure, okay? Sure, it's switched structure, but the reality of what's just happened is when this comes back up, what you've got here is you've got this level, right? This swing low that once it closed back within, it needs to target the other side, right? And then from there, you're going to be able to determine if in fact it's going to be going up or down again. But all you know right now is this is going to the top, right? If it fails to make a new high on the top, then what we're going to be doing is you're going to be coming back down to this low, right? Everything is failures and gains, right? So you've got this level, right? This level right here is the reason why. So we've regained this zone, okay? Once you've regained that zone, you must target the other side of the zone. Why? I don't know exactly why, but that's how the market works. You could argue that it's liquidity. You could argue that that is where, people place their targets. You could argue, that's how people fill their hedges or whatever, right? Maybe that's how the big guys get out of their trades, right? If you think of it like that, if you think about it, so I don't like thinking about things as liquidity or people trying to fuck each other over or whatever. I think of it as the big guys are trading and trying to minimize their risk at all times, right? So somebody's taking a massive short here, okay? So when it comes back to that level, like, so this was the pivot, right? So when it comes back to that level, that's when those shorts are covered. Or they're back to break even sort of thing, right? You thought hedging was cheating, bro? I mean, banks don't use prop firms. I mean, you're allowed to hedge in a prop firm. You just can't use excessive hedging. It depends on which prop firm. If you're talking about Maven, you're allowed to hedge. You can bet in two different directions. You just can't use excessive hedging. Like banks, bigger players, what they're doing is they're buying and selling at all times. They don't have a set position. Like, they're not long, right? They could be net long, but they're adding and removing constantly. So when this So let me show you an example of what I'm literally talking about right now. Okay? So you've got a trend change, right? To the upside. And then when you I don't know if this is the best example. Let me see if I have a better example somewhere. That's the same one, just a lower time frame. Just trying to show you where they converted from long to short. Right, like here's potentially an example. Right, way back here, right? Maybe I need to zoom out to another time frame. But you have this swing low, right? And when you re-enter it, you close back within. So they've actually. Can I get rid of this line here? Yeah. So here's actually an example. Okay, so you've got this fake out to the downside, right? And I don't know if you want to call it a fake out, but you've got this move to the downside, right? You come back up and you gain this level, okay? You then retest that level. And then you continue to the move that brought you there, right? Right here. First. See? So this is the move down, right? Now, mind you, it's probably going to be coming here, but that's the first level. It's probably going to be coming here, right? Boom. You can see it comes back up there. You would enter here, and then it would go for a new high. Can I put this on a little bit higher time frame, maybe? The higher time frame is kind of retarded, but it's kind of retarded, but yeah. Anyways, hopefully that makes sense. What is excessive hedging? If hedging is your strategy, that's excessive. Like, I don't know, dude. Fucking figure it out on your own. If you're hedging for every trade, that's excessive. Like, you got, like, you don't be a retard. right? I don't know why everyone has to be fucking so specific about things. Love your stream. Thanks, bro. Should we look at gold? Is this coming down now? Yeah. How many funded traders are actually able to keep the account? All of the ones that trade profitably. Is hedging allowed on Maven? We just discussed this. Yes, it is. You're allowed to read the FAQ for things that you buy. Right, so rejection off this level, okay? Let's just see how things are going. What does that mean? It might come down a bit. We had the 2-hour close just now. Might come down. Only 5% of traders are making money. The rest are donating. Yeah, more or less. If you're not into trading, what would I be doing? I don't know. So it depends, I guess. Let me. Too much light here. It's gonna shine right through the exact spot, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So if it was not for trading, what would I be doing? I guess it depends if it was this point in my life or... Oh, fucking hell, bro. Using a camera is difficult. So, yeah. If trading disappeared right now, and I was already had the success with Maven and everything like this, I'd probably retire. I'd probably sell fucking juice out of the back of a truck on the side of the beach, right? And then just live super cheap. At this current point in my life, that's probably what I would do. I don't have much interest anymore in becoming rich, right? I have money, not an insane amount of money. Not like I can't just go frivolously buy fucking cars, or boats, but I can live, if I wanted to, I could live the rest of my life without really working very hard, and just getting little bits of money and living off of investment income, right? But if it was before trading, I don't know. I'd be running a different business. Probably selling something, or I don't know. Teaching, maybe I'd be teaching people. Maybe I would teach people how to get fit. That's probably what I would do. I'd teach people how to use the gym properly or something, and make an influence about that. I'd probably be a fitness influencer. That's probably right. Okay, let's look at gold. I want to see if gold's going to do the same sort of thing. Everyone wants to know what's going on with gold. Oh, gold looks great. That's a really nice one there. I'd actually be keen on buying gold. Probably. You got a sick rally off those previous all-time highs, right? Previous all-time highs, rally, probably going to continue back up even higher. I want to look at copper too. I told you guys to buy copper before the break. Look at gold for today. Yeah. Gold looks nice to continue highs again. Let's look at copper. I told you guys to buy this, right? I should have some. I don't have copper, but I have this copper mining company. Yeah. Yeah, copper's about to make a lot of money, I think. I'm not sure if I would necessarily be buying copper at these tops, but okay, let's just look at the Nasdaq right now. First stream back, I think we'll start.
Do you think US invading Venezuela will affect oil prices?
Oil prices? Yes. I mean, everything affects everything, right? We already got the oil prices. Let's look at oil. Like, if there's more supply, oil prices might even go down, right? Oil has already been going down for quite some time. And they look like they broke the low here, right? So let me show you a really awesome example of a super crazy high time frame play about shorting oil, okay? Exactly what we were saying before, right? Right? We're making this uptrend, right? And then we break this level, right? We then do all this fake out, right? And the fact that we regained this zone here, right? This is where you could have shorted, right? Short there. Put a stop loss. You know, you wouldn't have to put it all the way, right? Stop loss. And then you would have been targeting these new lows, right? Now, that would have taken a fucking year to play out, but after you regain that zone. So the same sort of thing applies, right? This move is the equivalent to a wick, except longer. So the same exact thing, right? So let me show you the exact thing right next to it, okay? Right? You've got this break to the downside, and then the attempt to make a new high, a failure to make the new high, and then what you would have done is you would have shorted it down to the low, right? So this trade is the exact same as this previous trade here, except a much faster version, right? You see that? Does this make sense? This can all be seen as one giant wick. It's just a slow wick. Because once you've regained that zone, it must go to the other side. Uranium getting short. If prop firms are profitable in real life, then I'd love to own one someday. All businesses can be profitable. I don't understand what the difference a prop firm would make. We bought the high, didn't we? Down $500. That one's running for the day, though. I don't need a video editor. Sorry, bro. Okay, should we run a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway, bro. First giveaway of the year. $5K two-step. Sweet. Okay, type in plus new year. Wait, new, all one word, year, new year. To enter for the 5K two-step from Maven. Someone says finding the higher time frame trend is not always the problem. Rather, it's finding the lower time frame entry. Not necessarily. I don't think the entry is very important. I generally disagree with everything people say. Like, most people have no idea what the fuck they're doing. And by that, I would basically say that pretty much everyone watching me stream, pretty much everyone watching these streams have no idea what they're doing. Everyone watching any of these clips on Instagram, you have no idea what you're doing. All of the information that's taught to everyone is wrong. It's the opposite of true. And that doesn't mean you can go and do the opposite trade and be profitable. No, it means that the information that you're given as a new trader is random. The trades you take are random, right? ICT can make money, but it's random. SMC makes money, but it's random. 50% will win, 50% will lose, right? And then you're just commissioned out of the game. Let's spin the wheel, huh? I'd get nice. Open up a ticket in Discord, bro.
Price action is king.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, what is price action, dude? Like, what you're taught for price action is wrong. It doesn't do anything. DMC isn't random. DMC is a good method. It is a good method, right? That's the reason I'm teaching you it. It's not even fully accurate yet, but it can make money. Yes, it will do better than everything else. That's why I do it. What do you mean Adgin again? This is the first giveaway of the year. It's completely random, bro, whoever gets it. This actually might not be a good trade to be in. We gained that. The thing too is like DMC is always kind of changing because I'm somebody who's trying to learn even further, right? Maybe we should be scalping more. Adgin is not a real person. What do you mean Adgin is not a real person? Yeah, you want to do some Discord reactions? I got some clips in Discord there. Let's watch some of these. We got a few more of these. We were watching these last. Oh man, we got tons here, bro. Are these all... Did we delete some of these or... I think we watched some of them. Did we watch this one?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yes.
Yeah, I know this
But
one.
you've got to blow very hard. Give it a try, Tim.
Well, it's made of brass, no quality, but I'll have a go. Here we go. Well.
This is a device to deliver cocaine as fast as possible. The way it works is he was plugging a hole earlier. The first guy was plugging a hole so the air couldn't go through.
Would you rather lose all your memories or never be able to make new ones?
Oh, it's such a good question.
That's an easy question, bro.
I'd rather lose the old.
Really?
Yeah.
And you start fresh.
I mean, then what's the point of living if you're not going to make new memories?
Yeah. Exactly, dude. It's not a good question at all. It's a very easy question to answer. If you can't make new memories, then there's no point in doing anything. Right? Like then you're just living in the past forever. And the shame of that is every single one of you at home, you know, you have some sort of love that you've lost or a family member that you've lost, right? And you're probably not living in the most perfect time of your life right now, or at least you don't recognize it as your most perfect time of your life right now. So you're probably looking in the past and reminiscing on all sorts of things. And to live a life that is 100% reminiscent would be terrible, right? I think. Like, you have to have hope. You have to have hope that things will get better, right? Is this bro? Fucking trolling me or what? What a dumb video. Oh man, I hate content now. Okay.
Hi, welcome to Canada. Unaffordable housing is right this way. Hello, welcome to Canada. Inflation's at an all-time high. Yeah, shawarma plates are like 20 bucks. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hello, welcome to Canada. Average cost of a 2-bedroom apartment is $2,700. Nothing's available. Good luck. Yeah, keep going. Hello, welcome to Canada. Our news is censored now. No one really understands fully what that means. It all happened really quick. Yeah. Hi, welcome to Canada. Oh, refugee? Yep. Here's your blanket and Walmart gift card. Thanks. Have a good one. Yep. Hello, welcome to Canada. Oh, you're Canadian. Welcome back. Things feel different now. You'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Canada used to be a really awesome place. Now it is not that great. The average person I know, like I am ultra successful. I am ultra successful in terms of like money and how I live my life and the amount of time and freedom I have. Ultra successful, right? And I basically live paycheck to paycheck. I mean, there are, you know, I do have investments and whatnot, right? That I don't touch. That's underneath the company. But the amount of money that I pay myself compared to everyone else is like significantly more, dude. And I still live paycheck to paycheck, more or less. The average person I know is absolutely impoverished now, right? They're making the average salary here is probably $5,000 before tax, right? And then you get taxed 50% on that, right? So you're maybe a bit less, income tax a bit less, but you're basically taking home $3,000 a month. Then you're paying $1,500 to $2,000 in your rent, right? Then you have maybe a car payment for $500, right? So in a best case scenario, you have $1,000 to live off of per month, right? And that's not much, dude. Like if you go out for dinner, that's $100, right? So what are you doing with your groceries and whatever? Like I spend just on groceries alone, I spend $1,000 for myself alone, right? And then there's a phone. Phone bills are crazy expensive. Internet is crazy expensive. That's $200 there for phone and internet, right? I think Canada has the most expensive phone plans, like in the world, like the most expensive phone. My phone bill is $140 a month. For what? I don't use my phone. Nobody calls me. $140 a month, bro, for my phone. Just in case somebody wants to talk to me. But nobody does because nobody has any money to go out. It's an interesting thing because like I want to go do fun shit because I actually do have a little bit of money, but I don't know anybody that has any money. Right? I don't know a single person that can do anything. They just go to work and then go home and eat microwave meals. That's why everyone's fucking fat here. Because they can't afford to do anything. They can go for a hike. That's their highlight of the week. They get to go for a hike the 1 day a week that they have off because everyone works 100 hours a week here. It's funny, eh? Look at this trade. Is it really coming down? Like right when we went in on that. We got the exact top, bro. We could add to it. I only put one lot. Averaging. It is supposed to come up higher. So I'm gonna add to it. Oops. Let's put this one down here. And drag to new highs. Nice. That's gonna be the trade for the day, dude. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, probably. Yeah, tomorrow. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, boys. Thanks for watching. Where are we at with the freaking? Yeah, if you want to try Maven, maventrading.com, bros. Really cheap stuff there. Best trading firm there is. Good luck with your trades.